Hello everyone and welcome back to This Week in Halo, the Halo video that catches you up with everything Halo related this week. This week in Halo, forgers have continued to be compensated for their work. A new customization bug on Halo Infinite shows people just what cross-core customization would look like. The Halo TV show is actually performing well on Netflix, as well as brand new updates for Halo MCC and Halo Infinite. It's been a big week for Halo this week, so let's get into the video. First up today, Halo MCC has received its first update in over a year, and it's really not what you would expect. Easy Anti-Cheat received a maintenance update to fix vulnerabilities, and with how many issues Halo MCC has had with cheating, this is welcome news. Ironically, and in true Halo MCC fashion, this small update to Easy Anti-Cheat broke the entire game. That's why I always say there needs to be a proper legacy team working on Halo MCC, because otherwise the slightest small change will completely brick the entire collection. In any case, after a day, another small update rolled out fixing the introduced issues on Halo MCC. Unfortunately for many people, even after this fix, the entire collection is still broken. That means matchmaking and other features just don't work at all. I honestly think Halo MCC is cursed, because even if you go back all the way to 2014, one small update to that game would break so many things. People actually speculated that if the collection does plan to launch on PlayStation, that Microsoft doesn't want cheaters flying around ruining games, and that's the reason for the update. I tend to think it's more just maintenance, but we'll see in time. Next up today, it's the Halo TV show, and if you haven't heard, the first season of the Halo show has premiered on Netflix. The surprising news is that it's actually performing well. In almost every country, it's in the top 6 of shows watched, and in other countries, it's in the first 2 spaces. Numerous people tagged me on social media this week saying, "Remy, the Halo TV show is the #1 show in my region." And I'm like, huh? There is no way. From my understanding, older people who have never seen Halo before really enjoy the Halo TV show, but fans of the series who have grown up with the games just don't like it. What does this mean for a 3rd season? Who knows? But if Netflix does decide to do a 3rd season, I truly hope the new showrunners, whoever's actually in charge, respects the source material. That is all the fans of the franchise really want. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, especially when something is already considered a masterpiece. This brings us to Halo Infinite, and we actually have a lot to talk about. This week on Halo Infinite, a brand new customization bug allowed people to further customize their characters beyond the limitation of what Halo Studios has put onto the game. There's also a brand new update on the horizon, and in a brand new interview, Joe Staten said roughly during Halo Infinite's development, 800 to 1,000 developers all worked on the game. That's a lot of developers. So first up on the list, the customization bug. The bug showcases how to do full cross-core customization in the menus. It won't affect your character in-game, but on screen, it showcases exactly how cool armor could look if it wasn't locked to certain armor cores. It unlocks kits and allows you to use previously locked effects on your Spartan. This has renewed the debate for Halo Studios to release full cross-core customization to Halo Infinite, and it shows how greed and this stupid core system has ruined what could have been the most dynamic customization system Halo has ever seen. Personally, I think it's such a shame you can't mix and match everything regardless of clipping. There's so many cool Spartans the community has created in just the last week. You're checking them out on screen now, and in case you do want to do it yourself, I've linked the exact tutorial so you can follow along with it in the description below. Next for Halo Infinite, we have a brand new update launching on the game March 11th. Operation Blue Team features the iconic Spartan team with Master Chief's Halo 5 armor. It even includes his cracked visor. From what people have said, Kelly will be available in the Battle Pass, whereas Chief, Linda, and Fred will all be in the shop. Don't we love free-to-play Halo, guys? The only comparison I'm going to make about the new armor is Linda. Here she is in Halo Infinite, and I really don't like how she looks. She does have the Nornfang sniper coating, so that's pretty cool. But here is Linda in Halo 5 Guardians. I really do prefer Halo 5. More than that though, this update is going to feature more than just cosmetics. Halo Studios just today dropped a brand new blog post outlining some considerable changes as to what's going to be available for you to play on Halo Infinite. To explain what they mean by this, here's an example. Arena Objective, featuring objective modes like Capture the Flag, King of the Hill, and and Oddball, has Team Snipers in it, a Slayer game mode that is not objective. It makes zero sense. They're going to fix confusing buckets like that. Buckets are the selectable modes in the match composer itself. They're also going to consolidate each playlist, saying that when players are searching with only a few modes selected, they're getting almost indefinite wait times. Halo Studios wants to fix this, so they're going to consolidate what is in each playlist. It simply means people are picking the game modes they want to play and they're not finding matches. The official post goes on to read, "We've heard your feedback that some of the current match composer lists are a bit confusing and not as coherent as they could be. With this in mind, and with spring on the horizon, we're taking this opportunity to do a bit of spring cleaning, specifically tightening up and rearranging part of the match composer." The most important part of this blog post was the question answer section towards the end of the blog, where this question specifically was asked. "You have been putting out a lot of new playlists recently. Is there anything fun you can tease about what's coming?" To that, Halo Studios said, "We've been working really hard on the combination of new and refreshed experiences to bring to the game. We don't want to spoil what's on the horizon, but we do have a few exciting modes coming soon, maybe as soon as Tuesday." Tuesday is when the update goes live, and thanks to Mr. Rebs, he actually shared what's coming out. First of all is Classic Firefight with endless waves and a new Fiesta style mode called Hot Swap. Classic Firefight includes sets of 3 rounds and 1 bonus round. After a set, players are given the opportunity to end the match if at least 2 players stand in the evacuation zone. In Hot Swap, however, players receive a new loadout every 30 seconds. Hot Swap actually sounds like fun and was a mode back in Halo 4 with loadouts changing every 30 seconds. Should make for a fun new mode. Classic Firefight, on the other hand, is something PvE fans have waited for a while. Overall, new content is good, something both for PvP and PvE fans. If you do want to see the full list of each playlist and what's going to be in them, I'll link the full blog post in the description too. Let's move on. The last thing we need to mention today, and I spoke about it a little bit last video, forgers finally being paid. I think I said for over a year that Halo forgers need to be paid for their work, and this week, without actually telling the forgers, and it's something, the forgers have been given 12,000 Halo Infinite store credits as a thank you for the maps they got put into matchmaking. One comment I read this week actually said they don't know why they got given the credits, but then they found out they made the map Exiled, which is in squad battle. It's a nice gesture to give the forgers credits, so that's why I'm mentioning it. They've also hired 2 forgers in an official capacity, and Halo Studios is fronting $10,000 for forgers to create new maps in their upcoming One Life tactical mode coming out later this year. As far as paying Halo forgers goes, this is what we wanted, so thank you Halo Studios for doing this finally. I'm going to remain vigilant, however, as I don't want this to be a one-off. If there's a new content update and forgers are creating 90% of said content, they need to be continually supported. And that's it. That's this week in Halo. Not a bad week, honestly, but it is funny that Halo MCC received a minor update, like we're talking tiny, minuscule update, and it almost destroyed the entire collection. It's why Halo Studios is hesitant to change anything at all in regards to Halo MCC. It just makes me want to say more that Microsoft needs to hire an official team for Halo MCC and they just work on legacy content for the community. In doing so, would fully realize the potential of the collection, but a man can dream. As always, once Halo Infinite's new update launches on March the 11th, I'll do a full video outlining everything that's changed. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.